what's up, guys? Welcome back, guys. Back. This is Hunter and Shane. What up, Shane?
What's up, nerds?
Guess what?
It is Friday the 13th.
It is Friday the 13th. What a perfect day to end Duskmourn spoiler season.
Spooky.
That's right. Today's the last day. We got the final rare of the set as well as the full card gallery. So we will be talking about that one rare as well as a couple other cards that were talked about today just from the last kind of dump of all the cards. We're going to be talking about 3 cards we missed that were popular within the community and 3 cards that were most liked on our Instagram. That's right. You guys are making us talk about certain cards. If you guys didn't know that, what are you doing not following us on Instagram? Comment. The link is down in the description. Check that out.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and start with the final rare of the set. It is actually a room. Dazzling Theater and Prop Room. Dazzling Theater is 3 and a white for an enchantment room. It says creature spells you cast have convoke. It's pretty good. And Prop Room is cheaper for 2 and a white that says untap each creature you control during each other player's untap step.
Wow.
Good.
That's a pretty good room.
That's a good room.
Or I guess 2 different rooms are good.
Because you're going to be, like, if you unlocked, obviously, this room, so you have both available, you're going to be convoking all your spells, and then your opponent's upkeep, you're just untapping all those creatures.
Yeah. Dang. That's pretty good. That's almost like having the ability to untap all your lands, but since your creatures are your lands right now, it's pretty good.
That's right. Convoke is going to be annoying in Standard. Let me
Yeah?
tell you.
Are there any convoke cards in Standard currently?
Yes, there are.
Oh,
They
cool.
see a lot of play right now.
Cool. Well, then if it's white,
Yeah.
I'm sure this will slot right in.
Yep, guess what?
What?
Convoke is in white. Yeah,
Okay.
that's right. White, red Convoke.
This is a good card, man.
It is a good card, and I think I would play this in EDH.
I think I would too.
This is like really good.
Yeah.
I like this card a lot. But
I
yeah,
I think both halves are very comparable. Like you don't, and it's none of that stuff you see like, oh, when you unlock this thing. No, they both just have like static abilities. Really
static
good.
enchantment. 2 enchantments in 1.
This is like 2 for the price of 1.
That's kind of because you still have to pay. So it's basically you have 2 for the price of 2 because
Well,
you paid for it.
yeah, it's true. 8 is a lot, but whatever. Good card, good.
It's 7, but yes.
Well, I'm not good with
Good.
math, so.
Good card is good. Let's move on. Next up is Shroudstomper. 3/2 white, 2 black for a 5/5 creature elemental. It's got Death Touch. As when it enters or attacks, each opponent loses 2 life. And you gain 2 life and draw a card. Now,
Really
that
good
is
card.
a very hefty cost for 7 mana.
It definitely is.
But, like a lot of people online have alluded to, this is probably going to be a reanimation target 100% of the time.
Yeah. It's a big body that does really mean things.
It does do mean things. It draws you cards. It gains you life. You make your opponent lose. And they have to block with at least 5 power if they want this to die.
Yeah.
So even if like they block with multiple creatures, every creature's going to die with that Death Touch. So
Yeah.
5 is a lot. But yeah, this is going to be that reanimation target that I'm going to be pretty annoyed with.
The art is also terrifying, dude.
It's just getting, people are just getting stomped on.
Yeah, well, they're getting sucked up in like their legs, like a tornado in the legs.
I mean, the flavor text there says, "At least the Razorkin are happy when they kill you. The walkers don't even notice." So I guess they're just walkers.
And they're just like
stomp
doo
on
doo doo
people.
doo.
It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
They're ants. This is a city for ants.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Cool card.
Moving on to a common. This is Monstrous Emergence. 1 and a green for a sorcery. It says, as an additional cost to cast this spell, choose a creature you control or reveal a creature card from your hand. Monstrous Emergence deals damage equal to the power of the creature you chose or the card you revealed to target creature.
Interesting removal.
That is pretty cool removal.
Yeah.
Because if you play this early for 2 mana, you can essentially deal up to like 10 damage or something just because it's in your hand.
Whatever's in your hand, yeah. Granted, you're giving your opponent info, but I mean,
info.
good removal still.
But it's 2 mana removal in green.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that one's. This is a weird. Like we keep calling them fight spells because that's what they used to be.
Yeah,
But this is just a damage spell in green that can potentially do a lot of damage to one creature,
yeah,
depending on
not
what you have in your hand
not so
or
much
on the field.
fighting. Yeah, it's like a one-sided fight, dude. It's
The
unfair fight.
flexibility of this card is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And also, the art here
It's
once again
gross. I
is.
hate it. I don't even know what I'm looking at, and I hate like. The minute you were reading this card, I was looking at it just like, ooh.
Ugh. Hey, how about this next card? The final one we're talking about today from today. Don't make a sound. 1 and a blue for an instant. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 2. If they do, surveil 2. Look at that flexibility.
Hey, it's Jace.
It is Jace, and people are like, whoa, Jace is here. Duskmourn. First time he's on the card in Duskmourn. Cool.
Really good. So if the card is if basically they pay the 2, you still get
And
something out of this card.
you still get something. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's 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 really good because a lot of
Yeah,
times you just see those, hey, pay 2, and if they do, bummer.
yeah,
They just
bummer.
made you. But now it's like upside if they pay the 2. That's what?
Yeah,
That's crazy to me.
it's power creep, dude.
Because like you're paying the 2, right? You pay 2, the spell gets countered, or you're forcing them to tap more resources down. And if they tap more resources, you get benefit.
Yeah,
That's wild.
and this is a
This is gonna see
common
play.
too. Jeez, yeah,
This is a common, yeah.
this is a solid counter. Look out for
It
this
is
in like
indeed.
even EDH, dude.
It's potential, yeah. I mean, granted, I mean, yeah, dude, just just the upside of surveilling is really good.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I get that normally the counters that say like pay whatever is not as strong in EDH because you have access to a lot more mana, but
Mhm.
I still might play this card.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it'll see play in standard 100%,
Yeah,
but
I agree.
you in EDH, I can see it also being played, especially in like a Demir deck where it cares about the graveyard.
Mm-hmm. Surveilling.
Really good. All right, let's move on to the top cards we missed from Reddit. This first one is called Manifest Dread, 1 and a green sorcery, Manifest Dread.
They said the thing.
They said that they, which is interesting because they didn't actually say the name of the set, which is normally like they said the title, but they said the actual mechanic.
Yeah, I think the comment that I liked was this would just be like textless.
Yeah,
Just say
just
manifest right at the top. That's it.
Manifest Dread. That's the card.
It's it.
So that's all
Really
you
cool.
need. What's it do? Well, you
It does what
see,
you think it does. It's manifesting
it
dread.
manifests dread. It's cool. I mean, manifesting dread is pretty good.
Yeah, no, I like the mechanic a lot, and I hope we see it again soon. I know we probably won't. Probably gonna be specific to
Probably
this
won't.
set. I know, but it is just so much better than manifest
I
or whatever they
like
called it in
it's
the
just manifest, yeah,
yeah.
or
No, remember the
disguise.
disguise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm a fan of it. It gives the flexibility of just looking at 2 cards and just
Mm-hmm.
choosing. That's
Yep.
crazy to me.
Yep.
But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to another card that we missed from the internet. It's Fear of Failed Tests. 4 and a blue for a 2/7 enchantment creature nightmare. It says when it deals combat damage to a player, draw that many cards.
It's quite the fear. Let me tell you right now.
I mean, yeah, this is Zimone.
Relatable.
She's very smart, as you can see, muttering in her sleep. Wait. What do you mean this quiz determines half our grade? She's very smart, and she's from Strixhaven, the
Yep.
school, so she is afraid of failing
Nerd.
a test. Nerd. Yeah, but pump this up. You can draw a lot of cards.
Yeah. Give it some
And for a
evasion.
2/7, 2/7 too, you're just going to be blocking.
Mm-hmm.
So
Interesting card is interesting. I'll tell you that right now.
interesting card is interesting. Um, it's pretty cool. I like it. I like it for the flavor too.
I
Simone
like it for the card
specifically.
draw.
How about this next one? This final one we're talking about that we missed. It's Live or Die. 3 and 2 black, instant. It says choose one. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield or destroy target creature.
What?
That flexibility is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool, but like 5 mana removal? Like what?
5 mana removal, yes, but 5 mana brings something back. It's cool too.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely
Depending on how
one-sided.
bad you need it, right?
I
Like if
guess,
you're
but
falling
like
behind and you're waiting for that return, you're like, I have to destroy that.
I don't know. This seems like I would put this card in my deck for literally bringing something back from the grave. Because 5 mana to destroy, it seems like a horrible value.
Yeah, but that's the thing though, right? It's the modal. If you need it in a pinch, then you
Yeah,
can use it. So because a lot of the times in standard, 5 mana is that sweet spot of bringing things back from the grave to the battlefield. So this just automatically fits into one of those,
yeah.
and then the flexibility of destroying something in case you need to is there.
I guess you're right. It just seems so bad.
It does seem bad, but it's worth it, right? Because you have the option.
This art is really cool though. Not bad at
I,
all.
this is a pretty, yeah. I love this art too. I think this would be a cool playmat.
Yep.
Just, I like the simplicity of it.
Yeah. Cool
Let's move
card
on
is
to the
cool.
3 cards we missed from our Instagram that we didn't talk about. So, thank you all that liked these cards. We will talk about them because of you. So, this first one is Friendly Teddy. 2 generic mana for a 2/2 artifact creature, bear toy. When Friendly Teddy dies, each player draws a card.
It's good
Look at
for
how
a group
friendly
hug.
he is. Yep.
He does
Best.
not, dude. It's like got 14 eyes though. That's not
It's a,
friendly.
it's a friendly Teddy.
Mm-mm.
Best friends are great to share secrets with, like where the matches are, or how to find a human heart.
That's also some very good flavor text.
Yeah. Um, Interesting that it just gives everybody a card. It's just like, hey, how I feel like everyone's gonna try to kill it immediately.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I want to draw a card.
Play this in Miss Bumbleflower, dude.
Hmm. And a lot of these things, like I said, this is from our Instagram. Once again, description down below if you want to check that out. A lot of these are gonna be like the art as well. It's not just the
Yeah.
mechanics. And I think, like you mentioned, the art is terrifying.
It's not so
You're gonna like
friendly.
the art. Moving on. This one is just an artifact equipment. It's baseball bat. Kind of reminds me of The Walking Dead a bit. Green and white artifact equipment. When it enters, attached to target creature you control, equipped creature gets +1/+1, and whenever equipped creature attacks, tap up to 1 target creature. Equip cost of 3.
Interesting. I like that it
Very
comes in
simple.
and attaches.
Yeah, that's the power creep of equipment because equipment is pretty bad on its own, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Like having to cast the equipment and then having to spend mana to equipped.
Yeah.
So equipment has always been very mana intensive.
Yeah.
And I feel like all the equipment nowadays is enters attached to target,
Yeah.
which is fantastic.
It's not bad.
So yeah, especially when you're attacking, you're just tapping down their best thing.
Looks like
Seems
a
good.
zombie killing bat though, more than like a horror bat. I don't know. Looks feel like I see
Like
this
I
in like,
said, dude,
yeah, like you said, Walking Dead, or like
Walking Dead.
what was that game? What was the game we Dead Island? Looks like a Dead Island bat.
Little sparks on it too.
Yeah,
Put a battery to it.
exactly.
Yeah, cool equipment. Will it see play? Maybe. Just the fact that it enters and attaches to something, it could.
Yeah, it very well could.
And the final card that is from our Instagram that you guys liked the most is Broodspinner. Black and green for a 2/3 creature spider. It's got reach and it says when it enters, you surveil 2. Also has another ability for 4, a black and a green. Tap it, sacrifice a Broodspinner. Create a number of 1/1 black and green insect creature tokens with flying equal to the number of card types among cards in your graveyard.
A lot going on this uncommon.
There is a lot. Look at those eyeballs.
How many? There are like 14 eyeballs in this card too.
That's the theme of the set. Lots of eyes
Eyeballs.
make it spooky, right?
Yeah, eyeballs make it scary, I guess.
Hmm.
Fun card though.
It's surveilling. It sees everything.
It's true. Golgari, it's gonna fill your graveyard up, and then you can make a bunch. Dude, the fact that it makes flyers is pretty cool, actually.
It's weird,
Yeah.
right? Why is a spider making insects flyers?
Well, think about it. There's like bug larva, right? And then the bug larva in your trash or
Oh,
graveyard,
maybe it's
they
like,
turn into
oh,
flies.
the flies got caught in the web, dude, and then when this dies, it just releases them all.
Sure,
We're gonna go with that.
that's a good one too.
The art's terrifying. But this has a card, 2 mana, 2/3 reach, and it surveils. Probably gonna see play.
Probably playable, yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah. Golgari. They're really trying to do the delirium thing, and Golgari is really for the delirium thing.
I'm,
So hitting that 6 mana and tapping and getting rid of this. How many 1/1s are you making for 6 mana?
I mean, you can make like 4 or 5 and be happy, probably.
You think so for 6?
Yeah.
6 mana make 4 1/1s?
I mean, as like a last ditch effort of if they go to remove your card or something, maybe I don't know. Like, I wouldn't just do this like preempt it like for no reason.
True. You can do it at instant speed.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for us today. That's it. Duskmourn completely spoiled.
That's
So
it. I
what do
can't
you
wait.
think? What do you think, Shane? You like this set?
I think the set's great. I think actually back to back, both sets, in my opinion, have been very good flavor wise and just card playability wise. I like them both.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Duskmourn seems a lot of fun. I can't get wait my
So excited.
yeah, that was tough. I completely agree with you. Duskmourn seems like a lot of fun. I can't wait to get my hands on these cards. You already know we're gonna be opening a lot of product. I believe I've got a bunch of stuff pre-ordered. You do too.
Yep.
So stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, so you're staying up to date with everything else that we've got going on. Like this video, letting us know that you like this type of content. Shane, before we wrap things up, today's spoilers was short and sweet from a
It
bunch of
was.
little cards. What was your favorite?
I think my favorite's got to be Don't Make a Sound. Counters with Jace, and I'm a blue player. Like, that checks all my boxes. What about you?
Yeah, I'm going with the first one, the rare, the
Yeah,
last rare of the set. The prop room, just that side alone is just my favorite.
really good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see play. Just creature convokes. Count me in. Comment down below. What was your guys' favorite card that we talked about today? And comment down below if we never talked about your favorite card from the set. Maybe we missed one completely. Interested to hear your guys' opinions. In the description, you'll find Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter links. That's right, at Guys Magic for each one. Follow us on those. On the screen right now, those are all of our Patreon subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your added support. It really does mean the world to us. If you wanted to see what they are seeing, which is not here on YouTube, check the link in the description as well and consider subscribing. And until the next video, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.
Bye bye.